So hello and welcome to another video. It's not a trip report this time, but kind of trip reports, review, whatever, of the first NightJet, the sleeper train that runs between Amsterdam and Vienna and Amsterdam and Innsbruck. There used to be a sleeper train that was called the City Night Line, but that one was cancelled. Now the Austrian railway company took over this line. I will tell you more what they use over voice over. Let's roll the intro. This video will be different from my other videos, and it won't be a long video either. It's just to celebrate that the sleeper trains are back in the Netherlands again, and to celebrate the revival of the sleeper trains in Europe in general. Apart from some charter trains in the wintertime between the Netherlands and the Austrian Alps, there were no regular sleeper trains anymore in the Netherlands since the German railway company DB stopped with the brand City Night Line in December 2016. To continue the sleeper trains of the German railway company, they needed to invest in new rolling stock. To invest in new trains, a lot of money was needed, and according to the German railway company DB, this was not profitable enough to, invest more. The Austrian railway company ÖBB believed in sleeper trains, and so they took over some lines of the City Night Line, and they already had some lines, although profits are not that high, and for some parts still subsidy is needed. The Austrian railway company do make some profit, and that's enough for them to invest in new rolling stock and new lines. This is the current network of the ÖBB NightJet. As you can see, there's even one line that won't even go to Austria, and there will be some new lines pretty soon as well. The NightJet will also go to Barcelona from Zurich, and there's more exciting news, but I will tell you that later on probably, and hopefully I can make a trip report about these routes. Current situation is that you'll find one train from Hamburg and one train from Amsterdam. This is the blue line, and these will go to Vienna and Innsbruck. Both the train from Hamburg and the train from Amsterdam will be split up at the railway station of Nuremberg, and from there on they will be combined again with the other half and will continue their route to Innsbruck or to Vienna. This way you can maintain 4 railway lines, but you only need 2 locomotives, what is really efficient. The City Night Line that used to run from Amsterdam also had a part that went to Zurich in Switzerland, and soon the NightJet will also have one part that will run between the Netherlands and Switzerland again. So we're back to what we had, and we even have some more new lines by the end of 2021. For this specific event, a lot of press and media attention was given, what is a very good thing when you ask me, because the more people know about this, the more people can take these trains. Because the NightJets has different routes, and there are quite a lot of routes, they have a lot of rolling stock. Therefore, the carriages that are being used for these trains may not be all the same. Some of them are a little bit more modern and some of them are a little bit more old-fashioned, but in general the quality is good. For some routes they have ordered new rolling stock, and on those routes you will find sleeping pods like this. And I just have to say, I think this is freaking awesome. When you stay in most couchette wagons, you have to share your compartment with some people, and in general this is fine. I mean, actually until now I only met nice people on sleeper trains. But still, a little privacy can also be very nice. When this new rolling stock will be put in operation, I'll definitely try to make a trip report on this. I'm not sure, but I've heard these new trains will go to Italy. Speaking of which, in general the NightJet trains are on time and they have planned some extra time between the stops. But when you're traveling to or coming from Italy and you have a change, just make sure you don't plan this too tight. Before the pandemic, the Green Line between Rome and Munich had a lot of delay. I looked it up at this moment, it's better, but still the Italian lines can use some improvement. And apart from the NightJet trains, there's more exciting news when it comes to sleeper trains from and to the Netherlands. And within Europe in general, because the RegioJet, what is a private owned train operator in the Czech Republic, will also come to the Netherlands and Belgium. They will team up with a new private railway company called European Sleeper, and they are planning to run this route from April in 2022. When these trains start running, and I do have the opportunity to make a trip report on this, I'll definitely do so. Sleeper trains are in general not the fastest way to get from one point to another point, but you travel and sleep at the same time, what is very efficient, so therefore I'm a huge fan of sleeper trains. You'll find lots of different comfort categories, but I will show you this definitely in another video. I did show you something on the Tello between Milan and Paris. This layout is very common for European sleeper trains. You'll find a link to that video in the description of this video. And as soon as we can travel again, and when I do have time of course, I will make a trip report on the NightJet. I promise you this. When you like to see these trip reports, you can subscribe to my channel. And when you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. When you want to support this channel, I do have a Patreon account as well. You can go to patreon.com/Trainviking and you will have some extra benefits. I do have to say, because of the travel restrictions at this very moment, I can't offer you that much extra via Patreon. But when we can travel again, I hopefully can. When you're interested in trip reports I did, below the description of this video on YouTube, you'll find a link to a map, and on this map you'll find all trip reports I did. The lines do indicate the routes of these trains, and the station icons do indicate the station reviews. Due to COVID, this is not as exciting as I planned it to be. At last, I'll show you the departure of the very first NightJet from Amsterdam to Vienna and Innsbruck. The composition is a little bit different from what the composition normally will be, because there were some politicians on board, and there were some extra security reasons because of this as well. Once again, I hope you liked this video. When you do so, give me a thumbs up on YouTube, and when you like to see more train related videos, subscribe to my channel. See you on my next video.